you are looking for inspirations or just want to see my step-by-step process and how I create my digital planner, keep on watching. Hi friends, in today's video, I'm going to show you how I created and designed my December digital planner. Right now, I'm doing the Lineworks for the cover page, and the design is a 2-story Japanese building with plants in front of it. I'm already done with the sketch of this page and all the other pages for this planner. So what you're seeing right now are the final lines for the design elements of the pages. I've been into plants lately and I've been practicing on drawing them, and a month ago I thought, why won't I incorporate these arts that I'm making into my digital planner? So that's what I did on my November digital planner, and that is a digital planner where the artworks or the design elements are inspired by songs from the Red album by Taylor Swift, and I'm really proud of that digital planner. Though I wasn't able to use the digital planner for the entirety of November because it took quite a long time to design and create the planner, but I really did enjoy the process, so I am continuing the style in December and maybe beyond. This video is helpful, and I hope this inspires you to create your own digital planner because it's fun, and if you have the time, you have to try it. And if you have any questions on the process or how to create a digital planner, please let me know because these videos are for you as much as they are for me. So yeah, if I can help, if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. This area right here is where I will write down the December 2021. The year 2021 is almost over. I hope you and your family are doing great, and I hope the year 2022 will be a better year for all of us. And speaking of the year 2022, the digital planner setup and all of that, I'm still in the process of recording it, but I hope I can release it early January. So make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and hit the bell icon so you'll get notified when the video is up. Back on the drawing process, right now I am drawing the roof tiles of the Japanese building.
Never thought that the world could be turned upside down in a simple game of hide and seek. But that night in the rain, the music just stopped, and I think that's when you saved me. I pray that one by one we'll make promises to keep, standing underneath the shade tree. Darling, I love you. And if by chance you prayed for me, one by one, let's be. Climbed up on the roof, but I never looked down, 'cause I'd already already found the height of me. You spelled your name in the stars, but it's time to confess, I lied when I pretended to see. I pray that one by one we'll make promises to keep, standing underneath the shade tree. Darling, I love you. And if by chance you prayed for me, one by one we'll be. I pray that one by one we'll make promises to keep, standing underneath the shade tree. Darling, I love you. I'm hoping that you pray for me. One by one, let's be.
If you are wondering if these straight lines are freehand, the answer is a yes and a no. I am using the app Procreate to create these designs. With the help of the drawing assist and the drawing guide, you can draw perfectly straight lines. To turn them on, go to the wrench icon and under Canvas, turn on the drawing guide. Then on the layer menu, tap the thumbnail of the current layer, then tap again on the assisted drawing. Having these features in the Procreate app is actually very helpful, especially because the buildings that I draw compose of mostly straight lines. Anyway, I am already drawing the second floor of the Japanese building. That means we are almost done with the Lineworks of the cover page. And if you're still with me, if you're still here and watching, thank you very much. If you have any recommendations on how I should edit this video, if you think it's too long or too short or too fast, please let me know so that I can apply your recommendations on the next digital planner design and setup videos. now that the line works of the cover page of this digital planner is done, I'm going to start adding the colors. And I'm going to start with the plants. The color that I am using is a very dark green, and I'm going to add multiple layers with different shades of green, and this is what it will look like after that. Later on, I'm going to show you how I do it, but I just want to show you what it will look like with those multiple layers.
So let me show you how I make those. The first step is to add the outline, and then I just fill it in with the same color. Then I created a new layer and used a lighter shade of green for the second layer. And right now this is the third layer, and I am using a lighter shade of green compared to the one I used on the second layer. This is just a short overview on how I color in my plants. So if you are interested on watching a step-by-step process, please let me know in the comment section below. I've been planning on creating one, but I'm not sure if anyone's interested. So let me know if you want to watch it. I was thinking of adding some flowers in these plants, but luckily I did not, because later on I will be adding some snow on the plants. The process on how I color in my plants is generally the same with how I color in my flowers. I use multiple shades of the color that I want my flowers to be. For elements that I already know what the final shape will look like, I use the color fill and the selection tool to make the coloring process faster. Generally, I use this process on everything except the plants, because I want to keep the organic feel of the leaves of the plants.
I had a dream I saw her in a forest. I never got the image off my mind. That's the moment I was stuck in time. I had a dream, I drove to California. I couldn't find you anywhere I went. You were hiding somewhere in the ocean. I never saw a place where I could swim. 'Cause I've been burning daylight, hoping that you'll stay. You're always on my mind and never go away. There's nowhere I can go to, there's nothing left to say. There's everything to know about this world of gray. You're all I know. You're all I know. You're all that I know. All I know. 'Cause I've been burning daylight, hoping that you'll stay. You're always on my mind and never go away. There's nowhere I can go to, nothing left to say. There's everything to know about this world of gray. I'll burn the highway up until I find you. I never wanna have that dream again. Help me out, my long lost friend. Tell me all that could have been. And if I start to lose myself, a secret I can never tell. Oh, meet me down by the coast. I'll be waiting there for you until the ocean tides rise and swallow the sky. I'll be waiting there for you. If I get lost among the trees, could they keep me company? When the morning light grows dim, come the night I'll find you then. Oh, meet me down by the coast. I'll be waiting there for you until the ocean tides rise and swallow the sky. I'll be waiting there for you. dance upon the bay and asked the lovely night if she could stay. Oh, oh, meet me down by the coast. I'll be waiting there for you until the ocean tides rise and swallow the sky. I'll be waiting there for you until the ocean tides rise and swallow the sky. I'll be waiting there for you. One more note, one more breath, one more go is all I get this time around. One more night to sing a song, see the light, dance along an empty floor I've come to know quite well. I've been lost underneath its spell. Just for now, bid to you farewell. Dig my heels in, do my best, try to forget all the rest. Remember my good intentions. Caught up in the whirlwind of, forgot about my faith in love to make the whole thing disappear. I've been lost, the fog's begun to clear. Just for now, I'll patiently wait here. If every note is my last, light a fire, strike a match. Tomorrow comes, my voice is lost. At least I'll have had one more song. One more note, one more breath, one more go is all I get this time around. This time around. This time. This time around.
Now that the cover page is done, I am just going to export this so that I can use it later on when creating the digital planner in Keynote. The next page that I am creating is the calendar page. To go with the theme of Christmas and winter, I am drawing a Christmas tree here, or a pine tree with snow on top of its branches. I will also be drawing a bulletin board here. It will be a space where I will write down monthly goals and focus.
Wind me up and watch me choke. He could build me with feathers and break me with smoke. Holds me till I can't breathe, and his eyes tell me things his mouth can't achieve. Me, I feel 1,000 different ways. Still, I'd rather act than articulate. I've got cracks on my back and my shoulder and my wing. You see, I'm an angel, but I do bad things. And when you want me, well, I'll be gone. So talk to me another time. See, I don't need your recklessness, because I got mine. Oh, won't you look for me on a different day? I wanna be the one that got away. I wanna be the one that got away. Well, there's always hope to keep us going. I still see a white picket fence and green grass growing. Maybe I was drawing in my head. You know, you're the reason that I left. Now when you want me, well, I'll be gone. So talk to me another time. See, I don't need your recklessness, because I got mine. Oh, won't you look for me on a different day? I wanna be the one that got away. I wanna be the one that got away. Just let me go. You won't need what you don't know. Just set me free. It's your love that's killing me. So talk to me another time. See, I don't need your recklessness, because
When drawing the pine tree, I again use the process I used when drawing the plants a while ago. I'm using the layering technique where I use multiple shades of green and blue to draw the pine tree. After drawing the bulletin board, I decided to add some Christmas lights, and I am using, I think, the light pen, which is a default brush in the Luminance brush set. After creating this design, I exported it to my photo library as an image. The next one that I am designing is for the daily pages and also for an extra page. For the daily pages, I decided to track different habits like sleeping for 8 hours, drinking enough water, having cold showers, exercising, mindfulness, going outside during the daytime and at nighttime. I wanted a small calendar here, so I just copied the one that I made in my calendar page.
Rainy days don't.
After designing the daily page, I hid the layers where the format is located and created a new layer where I can create the format for my extra page.
You're worth the wait. Oh, this could be the best thing that I'll ever know.
And I forgot to add the snow element, so I'm adding it here.
Two silhouettes on the concrete steps. We watched the sun as it slowly crept from the horizon to the place we met. Oh, this could be the best thing that I'll ever know.
Once that is done, I just exported the two layouts to my photo library. And now let's create the digital planner in the Keynote app. Let's create a presentation and I am going to choose the basic white. First, I'm going to change the width and height of the digital planner. For the width, I'm going to use 800 and for the height, 1100. I'm also going to access the slide layout and then delete all of these elements because we are not going to need them. Then insert the designs that we created a while ago. I'm going to use different slide layouts for the different pages that we created. Once all of the layouts are added in the slide layout, I'm just going to go to the presentation. And here the format of my digital planner is the cover page and then the calendar page, then the daily page, an extra page, and a daily page, and then an extra page every day of the month. To make the process faster, I'm going to duplicate this until I have enough of them. Now that I am satisfied with the number of pages and all of that, I'm going to again access the slide layout to add the links of the planner. Since this planner has daily pages, I want each day to be accessed from this calendar page. So right now I'm adding these squares and I will reduce their opacity later on and I will use them to link the other pages from here. I also want those links to be available on my daily pages, so I just copied them and then paste in the slide layout for my daily pages. And now that that is done, I'm just going to export this digital planner and import it to GoodNotes. So here is the flip through of my December digital planner. I am Keizle, and until next time, bye!